Hi, Melissa. I want to thank you for your perspective. I really appreciate your points of view. I do agree that there's some misinformation, misconceptions about mental health and Christianity. I've seen it firsthand, how sometimes some Christians believe that because they are uh, children of God, because they are believers, they should not have any type of mental health issues. They cannot be anxious, they cannot have depression. And sometimes the church, even with good intentions and leaders with good intentions, might create some harm and more stigma because believers start thinking that maybe they are not good enough, maybe they are not believing enough, maybe God doesn't love them or they did something wrong. And I agree with you when you said that we live in a fallen world. And instead of us giving encouragement, sometimes people with not enough information could be giving some shame and guilt to people who are in anguish anyways, so they don't need this. Yes, people is not less of a Christian because they are experiencing any mental health issues. We see it in the Bible. It is very clear how how the Book of Lamentations, how Job has some mental health illness at some point, how he was anxious, how he was depressed when he lost everything. So it is our duty as Christian counselors to encourage clients that it is possible to be a believer and still going through the mental health illness and be an overcomer. That's our goal, I believe, or in my personal case as a Christian counselor. Thank you for the article you share. It really, I have read some similar things. How even when for trauma survivors, how being in a church, how being with Christ-like people around, it really helps and decreases the symptoms of anxiety, depression, or trauma response that some people might have. Integration is a key word here, and I really appreciate when you talk about it. There are many options. Of course, we believe that there's counseling sessions, there's therapy, there's medications, but at the same time, prayer in a spiritual area, it is an option. It's not the only one. We need to integrate and not to consider mental illness as a taboo. We can break the stigma. Definitely, it is part of the advocacy that we can do. And as you, I am excited for this class, for this course. I just cannot wait to use everything that I want to learn in this class in my practice as a Christian counselor. Thank you, Melissa.